Having fun with the peanut butter. Okay, in this bowls, this is their like midday snack / meal. There was 1 egg that was custard made in the mini egg maker that I love to death. And then there was a little bit of dehydrated beef lung from 4Health, I think. Untamed. Got it at Tractor Supply. And then there was Daisy cottage cheese. I think it's the low fat. Which I finally tried cottage cheese. I hadn't tried since I was a kid. And I guess it's like pimento cheese, just unflavored. So it wasn't too bad. I might actually try that. And then there was peanut butter. On top of the cottage cheese, I put 3 pieces of banana. And inside the peanut butter, I put their second multivitamin that they get a day, because they get 1 to 2. Sometimes I'll give them 1, sometimes I'll give them 1.5, sometimes I'll give them 2. Depends on their meals, and just to kind of vary it a little bit. That way they're not getting too much, but they're not getting too little. Because according to Embark, they're supposed to be around 50 pounds. Gypsy's the skinniest. She has gained a little bit of weight already. Bella's lost a little bit, and Percy's lost a lot compared to the other 2. But as you can tell, he's trying to eat the bowl and get it completely clear. He has a little bit of cottage cheese left in there, but mainly he's going after the peanut butter. And his cage is clean. It's just he spills stuff on it and then licks it, and then because it's galvanized steel with zinc to keep it from ruining, after he licks it, it does that. But I wipe it down and I put coconut oil on it, and it comes right on off. So see, his bowl is empty. It's almost like they never got the bowl. And their other bowl, their big bowl that they had this morning, they're clean too, but they were used, so we had to wash them. And when I say clean, the dogs don't leave anything left in them whatsoever. This morning they had 8 ounces of chicken, breast, ground chicken breast with a half a cup of oatmeal, 10 blueberries, 1 strawberry. The chicken was cold, so and so were the strawberries and blueberries, so it helped cool down the oatmeal for them. And then they got 2 teaspoons of local Austin yogurt by White House. It's Belgium, not Greek, not plain, it's Belgium. Tomorrow they get their baths. We didn't have a cold enough winter to get rid of the fleas, despite having a flea bath and flea medicine put on them. And natural flea stuff. As every Texan knows, there are some notorious fleas, just like our roaches. And so all mine need a flea bath, even though they got a flea bath and flea and tick, I think, on the 14th of March. So they need it all again. But every time we go potty, we're using our natural flea and tick And the girls have coconut oil on them because they have a few hot spots, and those are clearing up. I wanted to clear that up before I gave them their bath. Just so it didn't hurt, just in case. What, Percy? Did you sit on your antler? You did? Did the antler bite your butt? Look at that antler. He's still working on his, but that's his, like, third antler. The girls have only had 2, and they still have their 2. Was that good, Belly? Did you like your breakfast? Did you like your snack? Was it a good snack? Yeah. Tonight we have some more ground chicken with some brown rice and some Normandy mix, maybe with some extra broccoli because y'all are broccoli lovers. Yeah. And then I'm going to cook some yellow split peas and see how they do with that. So, in a week, she hadn't lost that much weight. They're in heat. They're shedding. And the fleas have gone wild, along with the roaches, and the June bugs are here before June. Again, bugs are everywhere. The mosquitoes are already out. And it got above the 90s. It's 86 in the house, but we have an AC going and a bunch of fans. So, but it's cooler inside the house than it is outside currently. In the back room where the AC is going, it's 79. And that's being forced into this room. But, oh, he's eating a little bit, I think, of his water buffalo horn. They don't have much of that left. That bone right there on the floor is moose bone. That is deer. That's deer. And I'm pretty sure that is the water buffalo. Yeah. And then the big pieces over there in the kennel, those are cattle. I do have a deer, a little deer antler in the other room, but they're a little bit spoiled on their bone side, but it keeps them healthy and it keeps them active. And yes, they are panting, but that isn't because of their food. It has to do more with the heat and them cooling themselves down. And also that they were full of excitement and barked. Now I know why people end up going sometimes to prepared raw that they could cook, or prepared cooked that they just have to warm. It's because they can't stand listening to dogs like Gypsy, who bark until you give her food. But she gaining weight, aren't you, baby girl? We haven't had a full bowl yet. She was on dry dog food, and I loved it for them. But while my Bella and Gypsy pretty much had started on some of that, Bella and Percy were the only ones mainly eating it. Gypsy took a couple days to eat it, and it drove me crazy. So, but this is about a week into their food. They are separated because the girls are in heat, and Percy knows it, and that's why there's locks. But the locks are also on their kennel because they get out, and they're still getting used to Bean the kitty. And on top of that, Percy is known to destroy things still. He's not quite 3. He'll be 3 at the end of the year. Bella and Gypsy are ready to go out of their kennels, but they only come out when supervised. Because while I think they're ready, we are a guest in somebody else's house. As the caregiver of the house. So I don't want them chewing other people's stuff up, just in case. I'd rather continue additional training and do it on lead versus doing it freestyle, because they're still chewing up their bed sheets, which is why they have nothing in there. They chewed up the plastic. Their metal kennels are at my land. I have 52-inch kennels at my land. These are 48. I also have 48 at the land that all have metal bottoms like Percy's. The 52 have the plastic bottoms. But as you could tell, their bowls are nice and shiny still. And you can't even tell that I got them full of food. And these little bowls I'll leave in there till the next potty round because they're going to take a nap, as you can tell with Percy. Gypsy isn't quite there, but she's going that way. Bella is definitely going that way here shortly. But Percy is given to his food. No, they don't really need the peanut butter, but it's a nice additive to give them a little bit extra fat and protein, and they like it, and it kind of slows them down. And it tastes really good with bananas, and the bananas taste good with the cottage cheese. So, you know, and then the egg, the beef lung, and the chicken liver. I think I said I put chicken liver in there, but I know I did. And their vitamin kind of round that dish out a little bit. It's not perfect, but it's really a snack to hold them over till dinner and to kind of give them some extra calories. Because it's been about 5-6 hours since they ate. They ate, I guess, at 2, and it's now 7:30. So, about 5-6 hours, yeah. So, that kind of holds them over till dinner tonight, where they'll get something else. And they'll get their bigger bowl. And then, late in the evening, they'll get something else on top of that, just as a holdover snack, and it'll be either in the small bowl, or I'll just give them something by hand, like I'll cook a little bit of vegetables, let it cool down, and then just hand them each some vegetables. But as you can see, all of them laid down, and they will be passing out. And there goes Percy. He's trying to stay out. So, these are my babies. My shedding girls who are in heat, and everybody's dealing with pollen because it's been really high. And then on top of it, our flea population did not get killed, and they are just as notorious as roaches. Hard to kill, easy to get, even medicated. So those of y'all that use any flea and tick, doesn't matter if it comes from the vet or the grocery store or it's natural, just remember, fleas are like roaches. They live everywhere. They get on everything. White sock test can kind of help you, but check your dogs. and you might have to do it more often, especially during season. Like I just did mine, what, 2-3 weeks ago? It's supposed to last a month. And they not only had the bath, but then they had the medicine, and they've been having natural stuff twice a day. Well, they got fleas. Despite the essential oils, despite the flea and tick med on them, despite their flea and tick bath, that are supposed to both last up to 30 days. So, and they have the pure, their vitamin has Burr's yeast in it or whatever. So, that's supposed to help with it too. It's also a natural thing. It does not. It may, but we're going to have to do the carpets and do the dogs and spray all of the outside, even though I did the outside recently and the inside. We're going to have to redo it, even though it's only been like a month since I did all of that. We still have fleas and roaches coming in. Now the roaches are dying. I think the fleas are trying to come in and find something to eat, but they're not staying on the dogs. You can see them jump off, and they are on the socks. But then there's a lot of dead ones on my socks. So I think they're coming in to die. They just happen to get the dogs a little bit, and they're persistent trying to live, and the dogs have, between being in heat and shedding, Gypsy's almost lost almost half a dog. And I've vacuumed twice recently, and I've gotten like 6 canisters of dog fur in the last month, along with sweeping up dog fur with a broom and a dustpan, and it's a lot. But as you can tell, my babies are loved, and he's perfectly content. And like I said, he had a few fleas on him last night, but I've been spraying him every single time, and I'm waiting until tomorrow to give him a bath, just because I don't have it in me. And I wasn't feeling good, so I know that's no excuse, but I had a tummy stuff, and I didn't want to be in the middle of bathing dogs and have to hop on a toilet. Or throw up in a trash can. Yeah. Not easy. I can tell I'm still burping. But, Gypsy's on her way out. She'll be out in a minute. And Bella's almost there. She was. But in about 5 to 30 minutes after they eat, they sleep for like an hour. And then they want to go POTTY. They're not drinking as much water as they used to. They barely are drinking water because everything's boiled in water. I make chicken bone broth or beef bone broth or whatever meat I have bones to. I cook those, and the broth that's made, I try to keep that and use that to make their rice and vegetables, and they seem to enjoy it. It may not be the best bone broth ever, but it's unsalted, unflavored by anything other than the raw meat I cooked and the bones I deboned off the meat off the bone. So it's as close to pure as possible and gives them some of that extra nutrients they may not get. Chinga. Yeah, we're going to take care of that tomorrow. Your belly looks better, belly. Her belly was red and itchy. But it's starting to turn the color back from scratchy, itchy to normal. So she's doing better. Yeah, you're gonna blink at me. Did you like your snack? It was good. It was. It was good, Belly. Can you tell Mama it was good? Did you like the peanut butter? What about the cottage cheese? You did. Yeah. Cottage cheese was good. Did you like the bananas? Percy says yes. But look, he woke up for bananas. He loves bananas. He will eat the whole banana and want yours. What about the chicken liver? That was good. That was good. What about the egg? Did you like the egg? It was good, Percy. Did you eat it? He said, shut up, Mama, I'm sleeping. Did you like the beef lung? Yeah. It was good stuff. Yeah. Are you being camera shy? Are you a good girl? You are. Really good girl. Yeah. Are you a happy girl? Yeah. Bella. Are you a happy girl? Yes. A little. Big. You got a sleepy girl. Shh. Sleepy. You're my needy girl. We already know you're a needy bitch, Gypsy. Yeah. You make it very apparent. Everyone knows you on the phone. Bella is a therapist. She's a good counselor. She tries not to tell your secrets. She will listen to like 3 hours of talk. Percy likes to sing. And he likes to listen to music. They all like listening to music, but Percy likes to sing to it. Gypsy will dance to you with it. Bella does her thing. Yeah. Very expressive eyes. Alright. I'm going to turn this off. Say bye. And he says shut up. Go away. I'm sleeping. She's okay, bye. And Gypsy says I'm minding my own business. Nobody remembers the fact that I barked my head off for the 45 minutes while I made that tiny ass bowl. Yes, that's how long it took me, and everything was already pre-cooked. But that's just because I'm injured. And I had to take a break. Take you down.